Hello, this is Rumblefish, back again with Shadowrun Chronicles, running our next mission, which is, I believe, tunnels. Taking in my Shaman by the name of Voodoo Child here. Let's take a look at him real quick. Haven't played him in a recorded game for a while. Oops. So real quick, his skills are primarily summoning, 5 points in that. I want to get him to Astral Connection so I can give him +1 Spirit Power, which will give the bear the ability to do more damage. Plus, I imagine it improves all of his shamanistic abilities. Then 3 Mind, working up in that so that we can eventually get improved Willpower, which will also give him +1 mana. And also want to eventually get up to the improved Connection ability here, already taken it once here, but it gives you, again, +1 Spirit Power, so I want to make my spirits as potent as possible. Right now, his secondary weapon is automatics. Haven't really put a whole lot in this tree. If I stick with this tree, eventually, I'll want to at least get up to tough to get him a little more hit points. But right now, I'm making sure the team usually has enough firepower and that they can deal with most threats. He can have time to summon his bear and then just support as needed from a distance with his automatic skills. But I wasn't really planning on making him like a really great gunner, but we will see, because eventually we will max out the summoning tree and he'll have enough points to go into another weapon. So haven't really decided. Automatics makes sense because he can reach out and touch somebody from further away. However, I may end up going with pistols. One, because I don't have a character with a pistol specialty yet, and I'd like to see how that tree feels to actually play. I mean, I can always read about it, but I'd like to actually play a character and see what it's like. Plus, his summoning radius, when he summons in the spirits, the bear at least does not have cannot move very quickly, so he usually needs to be kind of close to the enemy to summon in the bear if I want the bear to get to the enemy before the enemy has a chance to kill it. So because of that, even though he's kind of squishy, he needs to get in kind of close and summon the bear close so the bear can go in and do damage or stun. And if he's going to be close, then maybe pistols is the way to go. Haven't decided yet, we shall see. So those are his skills. Equipment wise, I've got him a casting focus here, does really good damage output, 10 to 11 points, though he almost never uses that to throw any, I don't know, I guess mana bolts or whatever the shaman equivalent of that is. Really wanted it because of the spirit power, 7 spirit power that it gives him for the bear. Like I said, automatic, so he's got a Praetor that he's carrying, standard here, have a med kit and some kind of grenade. Right now, stun for him in case he needs to slow down the enemies more so the other guys can take him out, and just a polymer coating for protection. And that is pretty much it. So without further ado, let's jump into the mission. Service tunnels. Jane has hired you to clear out the service tunnels beneath a sensitive manufacturing installation. Okay, so always like to front load my firepower. Let's see who we have available here and what their stats are. Okay, so right off the bat, Thor Hunt looks to be the best one. 21 hit points, 16 movement. Those are both fantastic for this level. Not overly impressed with his fashion sense, but as long as he gets us out alive, that's all that really matters. Who was next? 14-14. I think Halon's 15-14, so she would automatically be better there. So I'm going to go ahead and fill these out. And we really need a hacker. He's good. 18, 16. Are there any others to choose from? We got Jimmy Mack, 14-14. So I think we're going to probably go with Arca as our hacker. Now let's make sure we got all the looting abilities represented. So I got Demolish and Bioharvesting. Demolish, lockpicking, and hacking. So we are good. We have everything covered. So this is going to be our team for this mission for service tunnels, and let's begin.
Here we are. Happy hunting.
Any tips?
Don't get killed. Try not to damage too much of the infrastructure.
Alright, so here we go. Just needed to check my sound levels there for a second. Alright. This guy had a lot of movement, so I want to get him up where he can get visibility, yet not get killed. So I'm going to actually move him right there so you can see what's going on. And I think I'm going to need to be right there again, because when I bring in the bar, he needs to be able to step it out and get to the bad guys. So I don't have much armor. All I have is that polymer coating. So Halon, I'm going to put you right there so that you'll get a chance to actually shoot this round. And Arca, we'll go ahead and put you right there, I guess, just to increase your ability to mark somebody. Let's see if you can get this guy. Nope. Halon, can you get this guy? 60% chance. That would be great to take out a ranged attacker. Ooh, but we did not take out that ranged attacker. That is, oh, they have 14 hit points. It's a bit more than I was expecting. Alright, so here we've of course got to deal with these guys back here. So let's get rid of them right off the bat. I'm gonna use Halon to get ready. Oh no! Damn it! Okay, change of plans. That absolutely is not what I wanted to happen this round. Clicked in the wrong place, so now Halon's standing out in the open and probably going to draw the fire from all those guys, so really hoping that they miss. Let's see if we can stun somebody just to... that would be wasted on that person because they would likely die. Alright, so here we go. Okay, please, yes. Wait for your turn to shoot up. Keep doing that. Alright, just one shot. Just one shot to Halon. Excellent. This is salvageable then. So I want to go in and go ahead and bring in the bar. And the bear can only really reach right here for now. Need to make sure I select the bear before I move somebody else where I don't want them. Go right there, and you're not going to do enough damage to kill them, so let's stun them. Alright, now Halon, need to get you into some cover. You took a round for taking that mad dash. Let's go ahead and see what are our chances here. 73, 64, and 60. So this person's going to be the harder one to hit. So, Arca, mark him please. And even better than mark, took him out. So Halon, if you could hit this guy, you could probably remove him as a factor. Excellent. And this guy is stunned, but let's go ahead and see if we can get rid of that problem. And we did. Alright, take a turn here to get everybody reloaded. And what? Oh, that's on Halon. I was about to say, I clicked on Arca. I was about to say, tell me Arca has a smart gun? How is that possible? NPCs usually don't have backup weapons. Okay, so I can tell you what, I already know I'm not going to want Arca to be in a dangerous area. Bear is going to, by its very nature, need to charge in. May get killed before it ever gets anywhere. So we've only got one round to move. So actually that was a mistake, sending the bear out there, because I forgot most of these guys only had half a round to step it out. So they only get to use half their movement this turn, except for Arca, who can get wherever he wants. Put him here, I think. Oh, so that's awesome. They're probably still going to take some shots at the bear. Hopefully he'll live here. Alright, so the bear can... He's only got his basic attack, so let's use it to get rid of something we know he can kill. Halon, let's put you... for our options, so we could... From right there, we probably will not be able to attack there, so what we want are two people over here. So let's move our two gunners over here. That leaves us with Voodoo Child. I need you to be here so you have visibility. But before we move you there, let's make sure that these guys can deal with these threats. Should both be 90% to hit. So let's go full auto on them. Not so great. Halon, well, let's see. No, I don't have any kind of AoE. Well, I've got a grenade. I'm not going to waste it there, though. Alright, Halon, let's see if you can do any better. Would it be better to... Yeah, it would be better to take one out completely rather than try to lower them both, since I don't have an AoE, so let's do that. One threat down, and I... Nope, can't stun, because that's on cooldown, so let's at least mark him. And move Voodoo Child right there. And actually, let's go full auto on him. Cool. Bear takes a round for us, which is totally okay. Go over here and give him some what for. And then the rest of my guys can sit back here and reload and take pot shots at him. He is not marked, so let's... Where can we go to get a little closer? Technically we'll be in the open here, but I don't think they'll have line of sight. So let's go ahead and see. This might just take him out. Nope, missed him. Alright, well, in that case I could do this. We'll do that. Well, let's see. What are their chances of hitting? 37, 34. So yeah, that would be worthwhile. So I did that. Did I just waste that and not have him in the area of effect? Or did it just not take? I'm not sure. One of those two things just happened. So we'll just reload and doggone it. Well, all that for nothing, pretty much, because we were able to take care of that. So I want to go through this way. I do not want to go down here and draw all the hate that will come with it. So I want to set my guys up over here.
Looks like they did quite a number here.
I wonder what drives them to this destruction.
Drugs, that's what drives them to this destruction. I presume anyway. Alright, so my gunners I want there. My hacker I want to be near. And I think I will not have a clear shot there. I will be able to shoot at some things, so I'll station my character there. Any chance we're going to get the bear into the fight before he expires? Probably not, but I'm going to be full of mana here in a minute. The bear is actually who I want to, does anybody need to reload? Doesn't look like it. The bear's who I want to send in there to draw the fire, or at least sort of taunt the enemy. Although I guess it doesn't really matter, as long as I've got somebody with enough movement to like peek in. Yeah, we don't really need the bear for that. And you know what, actually, because the bear ain't going to get very far and he's probably going to die next turn. So let's do this. Let's send him in there so we see people on right and left. So we're going to pretty much draw everything, and it's going to have potential to get ugly. So we will endeavor to persevere, and hopefully we can take them all out. Now, bear, let's go ahead and bring you in so that if they charge up there, and if by some miracle you do not die this round, you'll be in a position to do some damage. I want to move here in case I need to resummon another bear. It will be closer to the entrance. And now I believe we were all set to end the round. Let's see what all the bad guys do. Alright, so, you gonna stick with me, bear? You just need 1 point? No, you're not. Okay, in that case, first things first, we need to... What's his command and control subroutine AoE look like? Excellent. That will buff everybody, so I will be doing that most likely with Arca. But we gotta get rid of the dog. So Halon, do that, please, if you please. Arca, let's go ahead and do your subroutine. Actually, now that I think about it, that was probably a little premature because most of these guys are going to come charging through here. I probably should have waited and done that once I killed all the chargers and I was sitting here trading shots back and forth with the people who were going to stay over there. So, lesson learned there. I don't think I can curse these people because I can't see them. And I need line of sight for that. So I am going to go ahead and bring the bear back. And this is what he should do for me. He's probably not going to survive, but I am going to be able to plug this hole because I'm going to move him right here next to this guy. I'm going to stun this guy. And the bear is going to stay right there, so nobody can get through here. So hopefully, well, hopefully they won't make them want to try to flank us, but everybody will group up here, and we can really 100% chance to hit this guy. That's fantastic. All right, so he's not a problem anymore. As predicted, the bear did not survive, but that's not too bad. An AoE would be awesome right now, and I do have a grenade. But it's a stun grenade, yeah, so that's not that big a deal. Not that great. How many hit points? 7. And this does 5 to 7. So there's a chance if I try to mark him, I will take him out. Which I think might be good. Although I do have enough mana to summon a second bear. Okay, the dog's got to go because it will definitely get to us. That guy's got to go. And neither of those are problems. So let's go ahead and get rid of the dog. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. 7, right? We can do that, yep. Do a reload, make sure we're ready for the combat to follow. Alright. So we got a charger and 2 ranged guys. Let us see. I think I would rather mark the ranged guys than worry about him. Let's mark this one over here because it seems like that one might have better cover. Alright, so now bring back the bear. Stun him. The bear gave us vision. Oh, we got a few more ranged attackers over here than I thought. But what is working out fantastically for us is they are choosing to throw away, well, okay, more ranged attackers than even the bear was able to see. But fortunately those guys decided to waste their turns on the taking their drugs rather than attacking. So this would be a good thing for us to do. However, a stun, how much does this do? 5 to 7 as well. Stun might kill him. What I want to do is I want to stun somebody to stop them from attacking. So let's try it on this guy. Now let's take out the charger. 7 points. Let's go ahead and reload since we got a whole turn. I am not entirely sure what I'm going to do with Voodoo Child since he's out of mana. I think I might move him here so he'll at least be able to take some shots at some things coming in. We stunned that guy, but let's see. And we took him out as well, so that works nicely. Thor Hunt, see if you can take this one out. Sweet. Alright, so we got 2 more to deal with. I guess Voodoo can't see either one of them from there, but does have enough mana to curse the area, which looks like it would affect both of them, so let's do that. That marks both. Alright, both of them have a better chance of hitting this guy, so let's see. Of course you missed. Hey Lon, what about you? down to one guy. Oh, wait. Man, they just keep... What do they got, like a cloning machine in there or something? These guys just keep coming. Oh, jeez. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and reload and take a shot. You never know, you might get lucky and hit them. Okay, nice. And he has a chance to just go ahead and eliminate that guy with a hack. Of course he missed. With an 85% chance, of course he misses. Waste your turn on your drugs. Works for me. Nice. There were a lot more enemies piled up in here. Oh, come on, really? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There were a lot more enemies piled up in here than I expected there to be. Alright, you guys are not hitting for the crap. Finally. Alright, before we go anywhere, let's reload. Everybody's pretty good. Fortunately, Thor Hunt was taking all of the enemy fire for us. He has the most hit points to spare. Alright, so this should be clear now. Let's go ahead and move in here so we can check it out. This will be our exit area, so don't need to get that use take yet. But I think I will use Voodoo Child to go ahead and harvest this, so I don't have to make a run back here for it. Alright, and then my hacker I'm going to want to put there. So now we've got to go over here and get into this room. Well, plus there's a demolish that we're going to want to grab. So, I want everybody to be grouped up and in good fighting positions. Halon, you're going to need to kind of take the lead on this one. I don't remember what kind of guy comes out of here. I don't think it's anybody as tough as like a Hellfire Harry or anything like that with 50 hit points. Nothing quite that crazy. Still want to be in a good position to deal with it though. So I think this will work for us. Who is going to be the one to open the door? Actually, I'm thinking the dwarf might be the best one to open the door. So I want to recheck real quick. I've forgotten, did I reload everybody? I did. Let's recycle the turn. Can the dwarf make it? He can. Let's go right here. I'm not exactly sure how close you got to get to trigger it. Ah, excellent. That triggered it, and it will... I could take that dog out right now, but I can also see in there. Oh, well, that's a nice little way to beat the game. I think I want to go ahead and mark everybody, curse everybody who's in there. Let's see what happens. Alright, so dwarf, go ahead and fall back. You can totally be out of sight there. And you surely cannot see anything. Halon, can you? Oh, you can. Get rid of a dog. And let's see what this brings out. Alright, so this is pretty easily dealt with. I'm going to use... Does he have a chance to hit 37? 35. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this dog. Let's go ahead and put a mark on her. And everybody just unload. Please try to at least hit the wall where the enemy is. Wow, okay, well. Halon listened to my request. Right. Let's go ahead and do a reload. And the reason I reload is...
Well done. I knew you could do this with your eyes closed.
Oh, well, look at that. I thought there was going to be like a boss type enemy in there, but it does not appear to be anybody. Let's go ahead and just take a look in case there's anything to loot. I don't believe there is. Now we can start heading everybody, running them out of here. Alright, and we are out. Let's go collect our rewards, see what we get. Would love to get enough karma to upgrade
Well
my
done.
summoning.
Here's your well-earned pay.
Thanks. Pleasure doing business with you.
So only got like 3 karma for that. That's a little disappointing. So that was Service Tunnels. And this is Rumblefish playing Shadowrun Chronicles. Going to call it an episode here. Game is available now on Steam. Recommend you pick it up if you like turn-based tactical gameplay. See you next time.